Hello, and welcome to another episode of WIC Commander. Today we are playing Tura, Kennerüd, Skyknight, which just is uncommon. It's a free flyer, and whenever we cast into the sorceries, we make some 1/1 white spirit creature tokens. So this is Azorius tokens, and we have a lot of spells to cast, and a lot of things that care about tokens, and I don't really know if there's much more to say, but you know, you've got your classics, you've got your anointed possessions, your pocket stitches, and you've got just a bunch of things in this new archetype, which is also kind of signposted by Wrath Web like Steward, where you make a bunch of creatures, make a bunch of tokens, use the tokens to cast spells, blah 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 blah, and have a good time. So yeah, I've had some fun. I say this a lot, but I've had a lot of fun with this one. It seems to do all right. So let's see how it does when we film some games of it. Okay, we're starting off against Magda, which is kind of scary in itself. We're on the draw. We can Ravenform Magda quite early to turn it into a crow, but we are a bit light on lands. Then again, the Doomscar is pretty nice to see, so I think we're feeling fairly controlling with this hand. Yeah, so they're going to start off with Magda, then we can Ravenform it after they've used it like once, I suppose. Oh, that's good to see. Right, there we go, we've got some more land. Happy days. I think we just keep the lands, foretell their Doomscar, have it ready to use as they create potentially a bunch of tokens and dragons. So yeah, they're going to play Magda. Happy days. Kind of saw that one. And then we will just foretell Doomscar. So now they... Oh, Goldville pick. Oh, so they're going to get 2 treasures. That's pretty cool. So it becomes a 3/2, it deals us 3 damage, and we have 2 tokens to deal with. But not too sad about that. They can just replay it using the treasure, but at least we stole them a turn by using Ravenform, so... This feels very, very controlling. And so they get Magda back for 4, so they might just cast it next turn again, and then we could potentially Doomscar, but they're going to use Fable of the Mirror Breaker instead, so... Fine by me. They could have equipped the Goldville pick to the bird, I suppose, but they chose not to. Ah, Flier, nice. So I'm just going to foretell another card, and then Chart Course to get rid of Finale of Glory, because we don't need it now. Ooh, Plan Visitation, that's good later on when we start actually using our commander instead of doing all this control-y stuff. They're going to discard 2, play 2, then they might just play this a ridiculous dragon. They could have played Inferno this time, that's if they draw a land, I suppose, but maybe they're light on lands? 7 dwarfs. Put the pick on the goblin, they make 2 tokens, hopefully play Magda, and then we just wipe everything. Is that their plan? They're going to play Magda? No, they're not going to play Magda. Cool. Well, then the question lies in what we do. I think it's just play Divine Visitation. Because they're probably going to play some disgusting stuff next turn, and we can just have this enchantment that goes nicely past the board wipe. And also this means we get to kill GP, which is pretty cool. This... Okay, sure. But we get to wipe everything afterwards. They get another 2 treasures. They are low on lands. Oh, nice. That's good. So I think we'll just Doomscar. Kill everything. I don't know what they could have the 2 to stop that. Maybe they would have some burn or something. And then we'll foretell the Starheim Unleashed. So it's definitely a step back for them if they have to play Magda with one of the treasures. Would love to see that. And if we get another land, we can just outrun to Pitney. Aha, okay. But at least we can create like 1, 2, 3 angels if we get another land. But we don't, we just get Faithful Mending. I think we can get rid of the Mentor and the Dispose, so that we can play our commander. Tura, Kennerüd, Skyknight. Which looks like it's about to die. Yep. Oh well. We'll have it back. Great, great. It just takes a lightning bolt and then life goes on. So they're gonna pick, and then we just want land, which we haven't got yet. But Alan's Epiphany, take another turn. Really kind of lame use of it, but still. Ah, there we go. So now we can Leah and Raven form the Magda. Yeah, we do want to Raven form it, don't we? It's wise to leave our birds behind so that their bird doesn't get Goldbell pick and then just get more treasure from us. Or if they play a really hasty, scary dragon for 9-8 mana, which they could do. Nope, they just play a ogre. Cool, yeah. I'm gonna block it and kill it. Just because treasure feels like the thing they care about a lot here. Each instant and sorcery has flashback. Okay, cool. So, a plains. And then it might be worth just... Oh no, deploy would be nice too. Oof, so much choice. I suppose Finale of Glory isn't the worst. So we can make 1, 2, 6, 7 soldiers with this. Oh, and the 2/2s as well. I forget they're 2/2s, I always think they're 1/1s. But they're 2/2 Vigilant Soldiers, and we have Coastal Piracy in hand, which means that we can just get a new hand next turn with all these cool tokens. Oh, it's attacks. I see. So now they have a bunch of treasures, so they can shoot her out dragon this turn. But we'll, in fact, we'll kill it with a lot of things, just to be safe. Because they could just cleave or kill one. That's quite satisfying to watch. So, the question is, can we Coastal Piracy? Don't as much question about it. Attack with everything aside from Leah. They might choose to sacrifice 5 treasures to block one of these. Yep. We can then deploy to gain like a whole bunch of life. So, okay, Drakuseth it is. We're gonna draw at least 4 cards, so that's cool. And we will 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that unfortunately we can't do anything apart from just Doomscar away Drakuseth. So we'll do that. That's okay. We have ways of coming back. I think Magda's 8 now, so that's a lot. Can Starheim unleash for a lot. They're gonna go Dwarf or Dragon? Dwarf. Sure. Then they're gonna put the pick on it, but we can make a whole bunch of angels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. They get a 7 dwarfs. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. But we are presenting lethal, so yeah. Cool. Nice. Nice and clean. Sick. Okay, we're now against one of these, like, specialized ones, and I think that we need better than that first hand. This is alright. Yeah, we'll have this. So they've got specializing it blue, don't they? Blue-white, so... when this kind of duplicate rampage from the opponent's library. Okay, so they just get unconscious, which, to be fair, is like 5. They might get a mentor from me off of us, but Behold the Multiverse foretold. And depending on if we get a land, we might want to just hold up our mana so we can protect the negotiators. Unfortunately we didn't, so just going to go straight into protect. Oh dear, oh dear. That's not looking good. Okay, that's alright. There we are. Irenaeus' Vile Duplication. Oh yeah. So we can use that to copy our commander quite nicely. I think it might be wise here to... So they have this. When you can't say we can't sack this ability and any controls. Yep, so this is kind of gnarly. I think I'm just going to foretell one card, which would be our Epiphany. So that way I can protect the negotiators if need be. Oh, I can't because it's useless when I have no creatures. So this is Lazal. What's the battlefield of specialize? Oh, okay, so it's when it specializes. So they're going to specialize it now to a blue card. It still has double strike as a 3/6, so it's still really good. Just consider get a planes. Maybe we should start pocket stitching. Yeah. And at this point I think Mentor Rhythm is a bit too slow, so I'm going to get rid of that. But this is looking very bad because this is huge. Time warp, so they get another turn. And then they get another turn. Yeah, I shouldn't have kept this. At least I get another turn in 2 turns, but I don't know if I'm going to get another turn to get that second turn. Having a good think. Solve the equation for... I suppose they could just get something else. They could get Nexus of Fate or something. That'd be mean. Having a good rummage. Disallow, sure. We won't block anything. So I'm going to make a copy of Puppet Stitcher, and then I can probably disallow it, and then we'll take Negotiators. Unless... Oh, there's Guy's Anthem, that's pretty good. But still, we're going to do this first. So then they disallow... Well, they Narcissus Reversal, so we can't counter that. And they get a copy... Ah, look at that, that's amazing. Cool. Then that's good game, almost definitely. But I'll foretell last time Unleash. And block, not block. So they can do a 6, they just need to do 1 more. Cool. Let's see. There's nothing we can do but summon a bunch of dogs, but maybe we can make 2 angels to keep ourselves alive, but they'll disallow it, so then we concede. Cool, on to the next one. Right, so this time we're going to taste Karlov. I mean, there's not much to go on with this, but it's got to consider. I think we'll keep it. So we can kind of just have a little dig, see what we have. Oh, Divine Visitation's good, isn't it? Divine Visitation's too good to hold up. It's probably one of our main win cons. And then we'll Temple, try to get more land. Ooh, Sunset Revelry's good though. Are we going to be able to use it? No, I don't think we will. So we'll not properly anyway. And we want the land much more than we want. If we can storm off with Archmage Emeritus, then we're laughing. And I think I'll just, yeah, I'll Shadow Coast now. Get rid of the Mentor of the Meek. They've got a Lurus, which is undeniably scary. And then Archmage Emeritus. Which, if we can copy, is good, but Divine Visitation and Tura is pretty fun. Don't think I want that top yet. So I think this is a... I don't know, I kind of want to copy the Archmage, but I also want to copy Tura. And I also want to play Divine Visitation. We have too little to do. Too many big spells right now, so I think that it is Tura. So as soon as we get some cheap spells, we can Divine Visitation and start making angels with Tura. We have a Traveler's Amulet, which they're probably going to sacrifice now. Yep. Oh, and they can replay it, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's scary. Could just kill Lurus, but I'm gonna let it live. Right, so... we'll play the duplication and make another Tura. And then Patel the Starheim Unleashed. And then if next time we have a Myria's Call, then we've got a bunch of stuff to block with, which is good. And we're drawing cards, we're getting value. It's just a matter of us, them not doing too much before we do too much. AO. And Traveler's Amulets. They're going to attack the Lurus again, I wonder. No, they're just going to block their Soul Gem, but that would lose us 2 if it dies, so... I'm just going to let everything happen again. Ah, Brainstorm, beautiful. So that means that we definitely can Divine Visitation, Brainstorm, get 2 Angels, and we'll put a couple of lands on the bottom. Doesn't really matter which way around. And then we hold. So now if all their stuff dies, we lose 10 and they gain 10. And their stuff's going to start getting tokens of counters. Cool, Phyrexian and Reclamation. So now they can just get stuff back if we kill it. So AO could just... AO's a problem. We can't let AO through. I guess we have to let AO through. Yeah, we've let ourselves get into a bad position. AO dies, everything gets huge. And we don't have any way of drawing out of this. So... so annoying. Well, I guess we can at least a Myria's Call. And now AO doesn't die as well, which is good. So we can block with indestructible stuff that doesn't kill their stuff. And as long as they attack in a way where we can block everything, we have a decent amount of damage. They get Lurus back, they gain a life. We really need something that gains us life. We have stuff that gains us life, so it's not as possible. We just need to have a very good turn, if we're not already dead. They can't kill anything that isn't an angel. It looks like they're trying. Well, not trying, at least targeting. There we go. I'm going to lose an angel. So we need to get a whole bunch of spells. Okay, so they get 2 more triggers. Here gets big. And then, actually they've won, haven't they, if they attack with the Witness and the Soldier, because we have no choice but to block them. But they don't do that. So we'll just block it. Okay, right. The Storm turn isn't necessarily happening the way we would like, but we Storm Heist Unleash for just 1. At least we get to draw. Ah, wedding announcement. It's no good. I suppose we could attack with everything, but we'd still lose. Ah, so annoying. Oh well, good game. On to the next one. It wouldn't be an episode of this without Go Shintai. So, it's nice, we've got Sabine. We're going first as well, so we can behold the Multiverse nice and early. Guardian Effect's pretty fun, so we'll do that. Start with the Crossroads on white. Don't want Elspeth at this point. The Assumes Reclamation can destroy an enchantment, so that's pretty useful. Not the most useful, but it's okay. They're probably going to spend turn 2 ramping, as is tradition. Be it some sort of mana rock, I'm sure. No. Okay. Well, we'll just hold. Make them think we have the counter. We'll probably just play it anyway, they probably don't care. This is enough, yeah. Okay, we don't have the counter. But do we have the board wipe? Not there, we don't. Reconnaissance mission. Guardian of Faith might be able to take out one of these shrines on attack, so let's see if it does. Cool, that's an artifact we can kill with Assumes Reclamation. And as long as they're not playing a shrine, which they don't seem to be, we might get away with the cheeky shrine kill. Let's say phase out any number of avatar creatures you control. It's a shame. Cool, they attack with the shrine, so we flash out the Guardian of Faith. Nice. And then, sure, Kennerüd. Don't think the attack's necessary, we don't want to kill the Shrine Steward. It's kind of useless. We have a Sanctum of All, which we can kill. In fact, we will kill. We get to do all 5 modes of this. And then we discard a bunch of cards, so... Ooh, River's Rebuke, though. Let's do that. And get in. And if they play a land, Arcane Signet, and the Shrine Commander, we just kill all of them. Assumes Reclamation. Nice. Or they might just play the big Shrine. Are they going to play the big Shrine? Can they play the big Shrine? They can't play the big Shrine because they don't have 5. They might have tapped a bit wrong there. Yeah, cool. Oh, we could just take another turn. Let's do that. I don't know if there's much point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Destroy an artifact, destroy an enchantment. Target player gains 3 life. And then I get in. if we Coastal Piracy and Glorious Anthem, we take another turn, then do that, I suppose. Depends on what they do. They tend to just play the commander whenever they don't know what else to do, because he's just too slow to deal with what we're doing. So they're just playing blockers, huh? Yeah, not too sad about that. In that case, it's gotta be the Anthem and the Piracy. And get in. Leaving them on 2. Whew. Draw, 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 and draw. So I think we have them next turn. Soon's Intervention. I hope this is on paper as well, because this is so cool. Cool, because they can kill a thing of ours. But I'm not seeing them necessarily wanting to block us, so we'll just get in and see what they do. Well, they have to block us, don't they? Nice, well, give us stuff +1/+1. And then this is the Death Knell. Take another turn. Yeah, we'll just get in. Good game. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And for the final, we're against Joe the Unifier. A messed up piece of cardboard. Not inspired. This is more like it. Yeah, we'll keep this. Patriarch's Humiliation seems so busted in this format. We just make something lose all abilities, but forever. Like, not even enchantment, just they lose all their abilities. And we might be able to just exile the enchantment they play. Oh no, just explore. So they can play another land. Yep. Face the save, didn't see that much. Cool, well we'll just hold this. Paradise Druid. So they only have 3 coloured mana because of Faceless Havens, so as long as they don't... if they get the sense they've been out of lands? No, they haven't. So that means that we just Coastal Piracy. For when we do finally start making some tokens. So they need a coloured land, they need red or something that's not white. Okay, they've got the red. There it is. If to choose player, they return a creature they control. Okay, so don't want to do that. We'll get the Kibera takedown. Then we'll make this lose its ability. And then I think that's a multiple choice for 2. Choose a player, there we go, them. So they might return Joda thinking that they get its abilities back, but they might also just think to put it back in their command zone so that it will reverse. Yeah, cool. Wait, I forgot Scry and draw. Oh, I see. No, did that wrong. Okay, so we've got ourselves in a bit of a silly spot where this now can do whatever it likes, but we could just bounce two things. Don't want to let Joda do his thing, but we're not going to get anywhere otherwise, so we're going to let Joda do his thing. Then we can return two creatures next turn. Gonna henge. Oof. Kolvori. Good. They just need, so they've got 5 to play with now. That's quite, yep, that's good. And they get a Lotus. Oh no, this instead. Decline. Yeah, it's busted, isn't it? So, I think it's bounced two things. We could, no, they're not going to last another turn. Bounce this and this. It doesn't matter, we're so dead. Yeah. Get rid of the henge and make a token. It might just be too slow. I think it's too slow. Yep, there's Joda. Then they can hit us for a lot. Though not the most. If they attack with both of these, we can just block one, draw a card. Okay, no, now we're dead. Alright, game. I think this deck is fine, but it's not good enough to deal with rubbish like this. So we'll move on and call it a day. Thank you very much for watching. I feel like this was a bit of a disappointing one, but hey ho, another commander done.